Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today I'm excited. We're going to do my fast, easy, 3-cheese Italian baked casserole. It's a super go-to when I'm coming home from work late and we need to eat. I use the shells for this pasta or for this casserole, and I use about 2 cups, just barely under a little 2 cups. I have hot water boiling. It's already salted. I'm just going to go ahead and just mix it around. Just wanted to get that started so that it'd be nice and hot, so I could explain the ingredients. We'll boil the noodles, and then what we'll do is we'll come back and assemble together. This is a really easy dish. This is pizza sausage. I get it from my local deli at Winco. You know, I buy 99% of my groceries from Winco. I always tell you that. This is an outstanding price. Sometimes when I'm doing it from scratch, because I make this dish from scratch, and I also make a fast version. Tonight is a fast version. These taste excellent. This is 2 cups. I pre-measured it. I have 1 jar of Prego creamy vodka. And then I have 1 cup of ricotta cheese. If you do not like ricotta cheese, you do not have to use it. You can use like a sour cream. What you want to do is make it like creamy and delicious. I don't want it super, let's say like sauce forward. I want a nice, neutral, delicious, so we can have a salad or a piece of bread with it. That's how I want this dish to come out. So I measured a 1/2 cup of pecorino romano and a 1/2 cup of mozzarella. And then I did a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, because you know me, season. So what we're going to do is get our pasta in. Like I said, it's got salt in there. We're going to let this boil. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come back and we're going to assemble together, and then we're going to put it in the oven for 30 minutes and bake it. Welcome back. I just tried one of the shells. Delicious. Cooked nicely. I had a lot of salt in the pot, and it came through on the noodle. So what we're going to do is we're going to start assembling. Super easy dish. I'm just going to take our sauce, put it all in. Smells delicious. And if you're a big sauce person, you can use a jar and a half. You know, I'm only making food for 2 of us tonight, and so this is a lot of food for us. So I don't need 2 jars, but like me and my husband, we're saucy kind of people. So when I make spaghetti and stuff, we make a lot of sauce because we'd rather have more than less. So let me go ahead and do this. Take that little bit out of here. Oh, and I have to give a shout out to my girls at Torrid. I'm in not all black today. I actually have a little bit of color. But don't get me wrong, I actually like wearing all black. That's my favorite. Everybody used to tease me. I'm a Johnny Cash wannabe, and I'm going to stick to that. So I'm not going to stop wearing black, but I do have a little bit of color. So thanks, girls at Torrid. I'm going to go ahead and put my beautiful ricotta. And then what I'm going to do is just give a little mix. Not too big of a mix, just get everything incorporated. Everything will mix itself, but the reason I like using the ricotta is I feel it gives a little bit of a creamy, plus I love ricotta cheese. Oh my gosh, I never used to eat it when I was younger. One day I went somewhere, I don't even remember where I was at. I think I was at some restaurant in LA, and I looked at all the pasta, and I'm a pretty picky person, and I just couldn't find anything. And then they said, there's this ricotta dish, it's really good, try it, because I told the waitress I was picky, and she's like, well, I suggest you try this. And I tried the ricotta shells, and it was so super delicious. So I'm a big fan. So I just mix it in like that, and then what I'm going to do is take the whole 2 cups of my pizza sausage balls here, and this, like I said, everything here, this whole dish is created. I got, except for my pecorino cheese, I got that from Costco. But everything else I got at Winco, and like I said, a shout out to my Winco You know, hardworking people, grocery store business not easy, because you know it's just not. No business is easy. I'm gonna take my half teaspoon of this is Italian seasoning, and it's just a half teaspoon. And there's a half teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm just gonna mix it in. Give a mix, and everything will be super flavorful. And if you don't want to put any extra seasoning, see, you don't. If you're not a seasoned kind of person, I am. So if it's boring, I don't want no part. I'm not going to partake in the calorie if I don't have the seasons that I want. So first I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the mozzarella. And you can use more cheese too. I just prefer not to. Some dishes I like lots of cheese and some dishes I don't. But this is going to be cheesy because I have ricotta cheese and I have the pecorino and I have mozzarella. So this is my 3 cheese and it's going to be delicious. So I'm not going to give this one too much of a mix because this is my salt factor. So I'm just going to go like this. Looks beautiful. Like I said, if you want more sauce, you can put more sauce in, but this is how we like this dish. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this in. I've had my oven heating at 350 for 30 minutes. I'm gonna put it in for about 35 minutes and we'll be back. Welcome back. We are done. 35 minutes. Yum. It is ready. Let me dig right in. Ooh, see, we got some creaminess going on here. I'm gonna take, oh, love the cheese. And like I said, you can use more or less, but that's what it looks like. Absolutely delicious. I'm gonna put this to the side just to show you, and I wanna take a bite too. Okay, so I wanted to touch on the pasta for just a minute. This is, I am not going to put its vodka cream sauce. I'm just going to do a standard, it is a 3 cheese, pretty much like Italian pasta bake. You can use any kind of pasta sauce you want, any brand, it doesn't matter. I'm using creamy vodka today because like for spaghetti, I use a sauce. For lasagna, I use a sauce. I like pasta, so when I eat pasta, I already have my sauces kind of designed for each dish. Kind of like I do my Mexican food. You know how I don't like just enchilada sauce to go on everything. So I don't want just one pasta. I want to make it and make it different all the different times. So this one today I'm using vodka. I'm not going to specify because when I make my vodka sauce pasta from scratch, that's when I'll call it a straight vodka sauce. But I'm going to take a nice bite here. It's super, super hot. So I just wanted to explain that's how easy it is. Another thing, I also normally cook my noodles the day before or that morning before I go to work, just so that when I get home, noodles are done. This is an easy dish. I got a bite of that sausage, so delicious, but I want to get a bite of the pasta. Super delicious. If you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe, I would be most grateful. I thank you very much, and all my subscribers, I hope you have a beautiful, blessed week. Everybody have a beautiful, blessed week. Thanks.